I am in a great mood to rant. The barista complimented my drink choice. I know it's amazing. She complimented my jacket. I love that. If you compliment my fashion, like, you've immediately won me over. Now let's get out of here so that there's less people around and we have a full parking lot to just like go at it with. Lego. Hi. I get Dunkin' all the time, so like when I get Starbucks, specifically when I go all in, venti, brown sugar shake and espresso, we mean business. Most of the time. Car straw. So you clearly know what this video is about. You read the title, you know there's a big life update, and we are just gonna talk about it all. We're gonna lay it all out there. I have a lot to say and really don't know where to start. I brought notes with me, but I just don't know. So yes, I quit my 9-to-5 job. No, I don't have another job lined up. No, I don't have a backup plan. No, I don't have any really major like structured plan, and I'm okay with it. 110% okay with it. So I don't know how much you guys know. I am just gonna start from what I did. What was my job? What was my 9-to-5? Let's get into it. So basically, I graduated college May of 2020. I got my first full-time job that following fall, so October of 2020. I worked at a beauty school. I applied for a job that I really thought was kind of just like administrative work. You know how like all schools have like office ladies? I thought that that's what I was gonna be. Little did I know, it is 100% a sales position. I don't know if you know how beauty schools work, but it's not like a regular college where people really want to go there. It's like the staff has to find people almost, so their marketing and their like recruiting slash sales has to be strong for them to actually get students. Cue me. I love the environment, like I love beauty clearly, so it was like a cool place to get into. You know, I don't do my own beauty, like I'm not certified in anything. I'm more the fashion route, but it's a cool environment to be in, to learn from, to see things. And I'm not gonna lie, I was great at the job. I didn't realize how good at sales kind of I would be until I worked in this job, because in college I was always going for like education or something like that. I know I'm very good with my communication, so that helps. I'm a very, very big people person. I am a people pleaser. I will admit it. I am. It's like that line in The Office. It's like, I am not a people pleaser. I just have a burning need for people to like me. That's how I am, and I will admit it. Yes, I was great at the job. I was told I was the best I've ever had in that location. Everything was tracked. My numbers were great. I got raises based off my numbers. Like, I knew I was great at the job. But we're gonna move on into what happened slash why I quit. I got so burnt out for many reasons. One, I love talking to people, yes, but I hated the actual like daily tasks I would have to do. I felt like I was cold calling people all day. No, I technically wasn't. It's more of, I've heard it been called like a warm call. People come to us first before I approach them, so it's not like I was like finding random phone numbers and I had to call people. I could never cold call people. I couldn't do that. If you do it, props to you. It was just one of those situations where every day that I was at work, I was not at work. Like, I was, yes, physically there, but my head, my brain, million miles away, so far away, not there. Any chance I would get, I would work on YouTube stuff, whether it would be making a thumbnail, editing something. I couldn't like actually edit my videos at work, like that just wouldn't really work, but responding to comments, replying to emails, like I would do that. Number one, I had extra time, but number two, I wanted to avoid my daily tasks so hard at all costs. The turnaround rate for my position was very high, so I did last a lot longer than a lot of other people, but I knew I wasn't gonna be there long. I'm literally like screaming in my car. I'm yelling. I'm straight up yelling right now. I don't even care. So that was where it started going downhill. It got to a point where I was like, dude, I need to make a change. I started applying to jobs months ago, but it took until one of my coworkers was fired and another coworker was also planning on leaving. And I was like, you know what? This is a sign. This is time for me. Things were progressing with certain brand deals. I was like, we're out. We're doing it. We're getting out. I just felt like I was wasting my time there. I felt like I didn't necessarily like some of the people I had to come in contact with. I truly felt like the time I had spent there, I learned everything possible that that place could teach me, and there was nothing else. There was no more room for growth. Yes, I did get raises, I did improve, but I was at a point where it's like there was just no more up. There was nowhere to go, and I was just done there. Like, I fulfilled it, and it was time to move on. And sometimes I'm like, okay, wow, people are gonna think this girl didn't even last a year, but I literally don't care. That's like how passionate I am. I couldn't care less. Like, if you were to think that made me a bad worker or like irresponsible, I don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what makes me happy. But anyways, I obviously had to talk about everything. I had to make sure that this was actually a decision I could really make, leaving and like not having a job lined up, because like I said, I was applying to a lot of other jobs. They were all remote. I really wanted to work from home, and I got some interviews, but I didn't have a job, and it was time. So the things that kind of went into my decision: one, financially, do I have enough money? Honestly, right now I have little bills. I paid off my car. I do have a rent payment. I do have a phone bill, but I'm still like on my parents' insurance because I'm under 26. I'm not paying for pets. I'm not paying for a wedding. I don't have any kids. Like, I don't have any bills. I'm at a great age. I'm at like the prime time to be a little risky, and I felt like if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. There is so much thought that went into this decision. I just knew. I laid it all out there, and I'm like, honestly, like, what am I waiting for? Like, everything is just lining up for me to make a change. Down the road, if I need, like, I can always get a new job. And right now, it's not like I'm quitting with absolutely nothing. I still have an income, and an income that I'm hoping to increase by learning, by researching, by negotiating. Like, a lot of things are kind of in my control that I can do to make more money. You don't need to work a 9 to 5 to make more money. And I was always someone who had a job, who had a stable income, who got paychecks, and I'm not gonna be getting regular paychecks anymore. And yeah, it's kind of scary, but it doesn't scare me enough to want to chicken out. Like, during this whole time, I never ever was like, oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't do it. That's how I knew. Like, I'm someone who, like, I feel like I get scared kind of easily. I get intimidated, like, that's fine. But I never once was second guessing this decision. Ever. Never. I am so confident with this decision. I believe in myself so hard that I just, like, I had to do what was gonna make me happy and change my life around and, like, live my dream life, create my dream life. You know, like, you create your own life. You create your path. Like, I want to follow a different path, so I'm gonna make it. I truly believe that if I dedicate myself and I go all in with what I want to do, I can do it. You can do anything. Like, you really can. Almost anybody can do almost anything. The moral, the summary of that, honestly, now's the perfect time. I'm at a great age. I'm at way too good of an age to sit around doing something I don't enjoy. I'm 23. What better age is there? 22 probably. 21. I loved turning 21. That was like my favorite year of my life, my 21st year. Why would I spend any longer doing something that I don't enjoy? And I didn't hate it. Like, I, yes, didn't want to go to work every day. Dreaded it, kind of. But I think I could have hated it more. Like, I know some people really hate their jobs, and I'm lucky that I guess it didn't get to that point. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't happy. One of my coworkers was like, if you're not happy, get out. And I'm like, honestly, that's the energy I love. It's as simple as that. In my case, at least. The main thing that was stopping me overall, I know I said I wasn't second guessing it, but the only thing I was like thinking about, I have a great environment, a great support system, great people around me. The only thing I was thinking was like, oh, I'm gonna have a gap in my resume, but I'm still working. Like, I still make money, and I can very much rework and reword my resume. I still have a job, you know? Just want to put that out there because that's kind of an important thing. Moving on to what now? Honestly, you know, I'm not at that point where people typically quit their 9 to 5 jobs to do YouTube, and I don't care because that's basically what I'm doing. I am close to 6,000 subscribers, and normally I feel like people do this with 100K. But just because that's the norm and like the typical thing doesn't mean that I can't do this. For example, Sarah Bispy, look up to her, love her so much. She did this a year ago, and it's like, just seeing her doing this, I'm like, it's possible. Like, who cares if it's different? Different's good. She is thriving. Like, that is where I want to be. That is the energy I want. I want to put everything into what I love. So what now? I am dedicating my all into my social media, mostly YouTube. My quality's been lacking. I am stepping up my game. I'm doing it right now. I have literally no excuse not to. I quit my job literally for it. So YouTube, yes, YouTube 100%. I will definitely dedicate way more time in my Instagram. I will definitely try to get more into TikTok too. I am terrible at TikTok. I don't know how it works really, to be honest, but I'm gonna do it. Like, I love those things. I love using those platforms, and that's what is gonna be me full time now. I've been doing so much research. I've been trying to figure out what I can do to improve. I do think that the actual filming, the actual video making, I love. I think I'm like good at it. Like I like my videos. I think they're entertaining. Like I think there's so much potential, but I'm so bad at thumbnails. I don't know what I'm doing with the description boxes. There's so many things that I can do to improve, and that's what I want to work on so that I can make the most of my channel. I can expand my reach. I can have a larger community, make more friends, have more bonds, more connections, help people out, inspire people, motivate people, like connect with people for so many reasons. I want to take this all and just run with it, immerse myself in it. I just want to do what I love, and I'm so lucky that I just might get to. No, I'm so lucky that I get to. I'm doing it. You can't say might, like you can't have that mindset. I'm just also very ready to, like I said, spend the day doing what I love, working with brands, the filming, the editing, the Instagram, the all of it, and then being able to have a social life. Like right now, when I hang out with my friends, I always feel so bad and so guilty because I know that I could be doing something or working on something, because I spend 40 hours of the week doing something I don't want to do, and so then I get home and I have to grind, and like I love it, but the overwork is just burning me out of everything in my life, and that is why I'm making this change. Not only is it burning me out of my actual job I have right now, well, my last day is this Friday, but it's burning me out of YouTube, it's burning me out of Instagram, it's burning me out of being social, and I have so much fire in me, I don't want it to burn out. I have that flame and I need to relight it. I feel like I've said so much, but I haven't said anything at all, and I don't know if I'm missing so much. I try to take notes. I don't know. I am in a great place, so like, I don't know if you understand how excited I am, just knowing that I'm about to go into my last week of work, and after that, I get to be home, I get to be talking to brands, I get to be filming, I get to be editing, I get to be putting my all into what I want to do, like I've said 30 freaking times already, but I'm gonna be happy while doing it. I'm gonna be creative. I'm gonna have so much more energy to put into all of this, and everything's just gonna go up, because I just truly believe I can do it, and I truly believe in myself. I'm just ready. I'm ready to stop wasting my time. I'm ready to commit. And down the line, if I end up needing a job, I can apply for a job. That's a possibility, but I am gonna do this for me right now, and I'm gonna focus all on myself. I really wanted to make this video not only to give you a life update, but hopefully to spread a little inspiration. I hope that you're happy, and I hope that you're doing what you want to do, and if you're not, I hope that you find a way to make it possible. I know it's not always easy to just straight up full on go quit your job like I did. I am really fortunate and really lucky to be in the environment that I'm in right now, and the place in my life that it's possible, but either way, I hope this was a little motivation and a little light for you and for your future if you needed it. Like I mentioned Sarah, right after I put in my 2 weeks, I messaged her and I was like, Sarah, I need to tell you something. And I told her about how I quit. She was so insanely happy for me. She's like, it's the best thing I ever did. Like, I love my life. I love myself. Like, things are going great. And that's all I want to hear and all I want to get to. And it's just, it's so inspiring. It's great to know that it's possible. And I'm telling you right now, it's possible. You know, I thought I peaked when I turned 21, but I think I'm entering a new peak. Hopefully. Okay, I don't know. I think this video should end soon. Please comment any questions you have about this. I know it's an interesting topic. Thank you so much for listening to everything. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you so much. Follow your dreams. Love yourself, believe in yourself, know what you're capable of, know your self-worth. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave this video a like and a comment and subscribe if you want to see where my life's gonna go. If you want to see more from me, follow me on everything, because everything's about to just get a whole lot better. I'll see you in my next video.